The Pair of Kings fan base is divided on whether the show was better with Mitchell Musso or with Adam Hicks, but I feel like it was unnecessary to remove Mitchell Musso. Today's video will be about the episode when the Kings go broke and it leads to them taxing their own people. The episode begins with Boomer and Brady launching their own rocket into space. Mason goes on to tell them that they're spending too much money. Michaela tells them that if the Kings go broke, then the whole island will go broke too. The Kings aren't taking it serious, but Lanny comes in with a solution. Lanny tells the Kings to make the people of the island give a mandatory donation to the kingdom. At first, Boomer and Brady are against it, but then decide to go through with it. Lanny himself starts collecting the money from the citizens of the island. Lanny is making sure to make it a miserable situation, and reminds the citizens to blame the Kings and be mad at them. After Lanny collects the money and is on his way back to the kingdom, he's attacked by a masked man. The masked man takes all the money from Lanny and returns it back to the citizens. This masked man is revealed to be Brady. Michaela is gushing over this masked man, and Brady likes it, but he still doesn't admit that it's him. Lanny takes the robbery personal and has the guards start looking for the masked man who robbed him. But this doesn't stop Brady from doing his thing. He even meets Michaela in the jungle with his mask on and hands her a flower. Boomer finds out that Brady is the masked man and asks to be his sidekick. Brady tells Boomer that it's too risky, and he then leaves but gets himself trapped in the jungle. Lanny set up a trap to capture the masked man, and it works. They're about to unmask the person and reveal it's Brady, but Boomer then appears in a costume of his own and rescues Brady. By now, the citizens of the island love the two masked men that are robbing the money and returning it to the people. Lanny puts up a reward for anybody who catches the masked men that keep robbing him. Boomer and Brady come up with a plan to stage a capture and take the reward money that Lanny is offering. The plan doesn't go too well because now the citizens turned on Brady's masked man persona. Michaela saves Brady and is about to kiss him with his mask on, but it's then exposed that it's Brady under the mask. This repulses Michaela, and she no longer wants a kiss. But Michaela is still impressed that Brady was doing a good gesture for his own citizens. The Kings still try to stage a capture and take Lanny's reward money. In the end, their plan works and they're able to take Lanny's money. But before the episode ends, a narration comes on and says that the Kings were able to make money and come out of poverty, but then spent all the money on a giant robot. Rewatching this episode, you realize how mature some parts of it are. For example, in the beginning, the Kings are launching their own rocket to land on the moon. They're essentially doing what other countries have done when they send their own rocket to the moon. Also, when Michaela tells the Kings that if they go broke, then the entire island will be affected. This is essentially trickle-down economics, and lets you know that this episode won't have any plot armor for anyone. They're not going to make the Kings go broke and have nobody face consequences. Instead, they're going to go broke, and the whole island will have to pay for it. Almost like how a leader in real life will demand their citizens to pay more taxes in a time of crisis. The Robin Hood trope is repetitive because we've seen it in so many shows, but it's a little interesting because it's Brady who's the Robin Hood. You wouldn't expect that from Brady. Maybe from Boomer we would expect it, but for it to be Brady makes this episode interesting and entertaining. This episode always stood out to me because Brady and Boomer have to deal with things real country leaders deal with. Going broke, making their citizens pay more taxes, and it leading to their citizens getting mad. Comment down below your opinions on this episode. Also comment if you like Pair of Kings with Mitchell Musso or with Adam Hicks. Leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed, turn on post notifications and subscribe for more.